Shalom and good evening. This is TV7 Israel News broadcasting to you from Jerusalem. And in today's top stories, in what appeared to be yet another attack motivated by religion, a Jordanian citizen stabs an Israeli police officer in Jerusalem's Old City before getting shot and killed, an incident that prompted political tension between Amman and Jerusalem. Arab officials declare optimism with regard to U.S. President Donald Trump's commitment to resolving the decades-old conflict between Israel and the Palestinians. Prime Minister Netanyahu declares that relocating the American embassy to Jerusalem will not only not harm the peace process, but rather the opposite. In what Israeli police said was yet another terror attack motivated by religion, a Jordanian citizen stabbed and wounded an Israeli police officer in Jerusalem's Old City, after which the injured officer opened fire and shot the attacker dead. Police spokeswoman Luba Samri said the officer was walking down a street when he was attacked by a 57-year-old Jordanian who had arrived in Israel for a visit a few days earlier. The police officer was taken to the Shaarei Tzedek Medical Center in Jerusalem in light to moderate condition. In response to the incident, Jordanian government spokesman Muhammad al-Momani disputed the Israeli account of the attack, describing it as an ugly crime by Israel. The comment by the Jordanian spokesman prompted a harsh Israeli response, in which Energy Minister Yuval Steinitz accused the Jordanians of issuing an extreme, baseless, and groundless statement. Steinitz added that instead of apologizing for the terror attack that was committed by a Jordanian citizen who had been issued a tourist visa by Israel, Jordan cast blame on the Jewish state. The Israeli minister further noted that the Jordanians owe to condemn terror attacks even when they are against Israelis. Jordanian Foreign Minister Ayman Safadi rejected the Israeli critique, saying that the accusation as if Jordan supported terrorism was baseless. The Jordanian top diplomat emphasized that Jordan was and remains a voice of rationality and peace, and its positions against violence and terrorism are clear to everyone. Now in other news, following a meeting between the foreign ministers of Jordan and Egypt, together with the Palestinian chief negotiator, Saeb Erekat, the Arab officials declared optimism with regard to U.S. President Donald Trump's commitment to resolving the decades-old conflict between Israel and the Palestinians, while affirming their own commitment to do whatever it takes to help push the process forward.
We're committed to achieving that peace, and in that regard, we also discussed the outcome of the extremely positive and successful and productive talks the leaders had in Washington during their meetings with President Trump. We all value the obvious and solid commitment that the President had made to ensuring progress towards resolving the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. And as our leaders emphasized there, we are willing to do the heavy lifting. We are going to do whatever it takes to help push the process forward and to be there supporting the President and working with him.
Earlier this month, during a meeting with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, U.S. President Donald Trump vowed to do whatever is necessary to broker peace between Israel and the Palestinians, but did not reveal how he plans to revive the long-stalled negotiations. That said, despite the renewed push for negotiations, Chief Palestinian negotiator Saeb Erekat stressed that Israel's continued expansion policy of settlements located on lands the Palestinians demand for their future state jeopardizes the viability of implementing a two-state solution.
To continue the settlement activities on the land that's supposed to be the Palestinian state in the future is transmitting one message to people, that those who continue the settlement activities don't want the two-state solution. I really urge the Israeli government to choose between settlements or peace. And I hope that they will choose peace. We have negotiated. We will give peace a chance.
Egypt's foreign minister, Samih Shoukry, noted that the aspired solution to the conflict will be brought forward on the basis of an Arab peace initiative that would ultimately create a new environment that envisions the normalization of conditions in the region.
The Arab Peace Initiative was a unilateral indication of the communal Arab decision to comprehensive, peaceful solution on the basis of two states living side by side, and continues to present a vision of the normalization of conditions in the region and the creation of new environment.
Meanwhile, in Jerusalem, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rejected a statement by U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, in which the American top diplomat noted that President Trump would make a decision about moving the embassy to Jerusalem only after consulting with both Israel and the Palestinians on the matter, and on whether the relocation would be helpful to a peace initiative or perhaps a distraction. Netanyahu emphasized that relocating the American embassy to Jerusalem will not only not harm the peace process, but rather the opposite. It will advance by correcting an historic injustice and by shattering the Palestinian fantasy that Jerusalem is not the capital of Israel. Netanyahu further noted in a statement by his office that Israel's position has often been expressed to the American administration and to the international community. Now, with regard to the conflict in Syria, the US-backed Syrian Democratic Forces, or SDF, announced the capture of Syria's largest dam from the Islamic State, a major objective in a broad operation aimed at eradicating the extreme Muslim group's presence in the war-torn country. The successful operation by the SDF came after the United States approved supplying heavy weaponry to the powerful Kurdish YPG militia, a key component of the SDF and their campaign, which Washington declared as a valuable partner for the US-led coalition in the fight against Islamic State in Syria. Washington's decision came despite fierce objections from its NATO ally Turkey, which views the YPG militia as an extension of the internationally recognized terror group, the Kurdistan Workers' Party, known by its abbreviation, the PKK. In a news conference in Ankara, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan expressed his dissatisfaction by the American move, which Turkey perceives as cooperating with terrorist organizations that is contrary to Turkey's strategic relations with the United States, a move Erdogan noted also Moscow disapproved of. That said, President Erdogan voiced his belief that the United States was still going through a transition period and that decisions to arm the Kurdish militias, including the YPG, dated back to the policies from the Obama administration.
Asla biz terör örgütünü Amerika'nın yanına veya Amerika'yı terör örgütünün yanına yakıştıramıyoruz. Bunu doğru da bulmuyoruz. Aynı şeyi Sayın Putin'e de söylediğim için burada da söylüyorum. Rusya'ya da yakıştıramıyoruz. Çünkü onun da bunlarla birlikte hareket etmesini veya edeceğine inanmıyoruz. Nitekim bunu kendileri de bize zaman zaman ifade ettiler. Bunlar YPG'ye verilen silah destekleri. Ki bunlar ağır silahlar. Sıradan silahlar değil. Bunların bütün belgeleri elde. Bunu kendileri de kabul ediyor nitekim. Şimdi böyle bir durum var. Bu tabii bizim Amerika Birleşik Devletleri ile olan stratejik ilişkilerimize, stratejik mutabakatımıza ters düşen gelişmeler.
President Erdogan nevertheless emphasized that his upcoming visit to Washington was seen by Ankara as a new beginning in the US-Turkish relations and that it will bring about significant cooperation between the two countries. Thank you for watching us. You can also watch us at TV7israelnews.com or TV7.fi. For any comments, please send your emails to israelnews@tv7.fi. For more updates from Israel and the region, please join our Facebook page at TV7 Israel News. Praying for the peace of Israel and the peace of Jerusalem. Jonathan Hassan, Erev Tov and Shavua Tov. We'll see you again tomorrow at the same time.
In order to donate to TV7 Israel News, please follow these simple steps. First, press the Donate logo, located at the bottom left side of TV7 Israel News Facebook page, or on the Donate tab at the head of the page. Then insert the amount you'd like to donate, and fill in your credit card information. Just like this. And press Review Donation and continue. After reviewing your donation details, please press Donate to finalize your donation. That's it! Your donation is now complete, and an email with your donation details has been sent to your email address. You can also print your donation receipt by pressing the link here. Thank you for supporting TV7 Israel News.